over a lovely Tempranillo.
Oh my god.
Hello my beautiful budding sommeliers, I'm Stephie and welcome back to Stephie's Wine Club, and today I have the wonderful, the beautiful Maddy.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, I'm super excited. Maddy's one of my good friends from back home in Calgary, but she goes to school here too, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get her over here and drinking some wine.
My favorite activity.
But today I brought over a Tempranillo. Do you know anything about Tempranillos?
I don't.
Okay, well you said you liked red wines and wanted to try something you'd never tried before.
Yes.
So I thought this might be fun, but I kind of cheated because Tempranillo is actually a really common grape found in other blends.
Like what? What would I know that has Tempranillo in it?
Okay, well the big one is Rioja wines.
Okay.
From Spain. So it's a native Spanish grape. It grows in Spain. It's been in Spain since like ancient Phoenician times. But yeah, so it's like a really big grape in Spain. And then we also have what this one is, which is Ribera del Duero. I am not good at Spanish. I am so sorry. Do you want to say that? You took Spanish, right?
Ribera del Duero.
See, beautiful. The mouth of a goddess. Anyways, that's what, this is 100% Tempranillo, but that's what the grape is referred to when it's grown in that region.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also a really common name for it. And then in Portugal, it goes by Tintorores and Aragones. And sometimes it's mixed into port to make port wine.
I've never had port wine.
We have to get her back for a port wine episode. Okay, but this one first. Something else we should probably talk about in regards to Tempranillo is the Spanish labeling system, because I don't know if you're familiar with wine labeling, but there's some systems in different countries of what they legally have to put on the bottle and what they legally can put on the bottle. So
there's like regulations.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So in Spain, there's regulations based on how long it's been aged for. And it's always going to be aged like about a quarter in oak and then of like the full time it's been aged. So we have the Vin Joven, which is like the youngest. It's barely aged at all, just enough to be vinified, no oak barrel aging at all. It's like very young, meant to be drunk very young, rarely exported. It's kind of just a local thing. It's like the really cheap wine you can get in Spain. Okay. Usually. And then we have the Crianza, which is what this is. It means it's been aged for about 2 years and about 6 months in oak. Mm. And then after that you have the Reserva and the Grand Reserva, which get increasingly expensive, but also usually better quality because that extra aging and that extra oaking really allows for all the flavors to just really mellow out and blend together. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, look at you. You're such a sommelier. So now we're going to talk about the characteristics of Tempranillo, and it's actually not a very aromatic wine. So it doesn't have a lot of really complex flavors usually. It usually has a little bit of fruit, a little bit of wood, and then not much else going on the way of like spice and flowers. Although with the wood you're always going to get a little bit of spice because that's what brings sort of the vanilla and the clove and the toastiness to the wine.
The wood does?
Yeah, the wood, the oak aging. Paired with like pasta, barbecue, that kind of stuff.
So like kind of a more hearty meal or like a
more hearty, definitely more hearty meal. Okay. So like I'd like say like Italian food, or it even goes well with Mexican food or like barbecue.
Like it would be good with spice.
A little bit because it's not super alcoholic. The problem is with spice you're usually gonna want something white and a little bit off dry, like a little sweeter. Okay. Just because the alcohol burn and the spice burn feel the same in your mouth and just get double as painful. Okay. So it just like exacerbates it, so you're not gonna take a sip and feel like quenched. That's why a lot of like places with really spicy cuisine favor beer instead of wine. There are ways to pair it, it's just really difficult. I'm gonna do an episode on it one day. But until then, you have to watch us drink Tempranillo. Now we're just going to take a little look at the specific Tempranillo I bought. It got 91 points from Wine and Spirits. I'm not actually super familiar with that. It's usually a good sign if it has any awards.
That's true.
This is the Alvides 2012 Crianza Ribera del Duero. Yes. I said it right, guys. Yes. Guys, oh my god. So first we're going to do the eyes. So I would say this is definitely like a medium ruby. So I'd say that's like medium body. And then I'm gonna smell it.
You smell better when you close your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not just me?
No, it's actually a thing. Too focused too, because you're not looking at the lights and...
That's true.
I always close my eyes when I smell. Also, it's romantic. It's like a kiss. You can't have your eyes open.
This is so romantic.
Romance. Smell anything besides red wine? It's hard.
Musky.
Yeah, totally. It is.
It's a musky wine.
Yeah, this wine
like,
surprised. Well, it didn't surprise me because I know it's not very aromatic, but like it was just even less aromatic than I thought it was gonna be, and it almost smells like a little bit flat to me, which is
like not very deep.
Yeah, there's just kind of one level of like kind of musky, overripe fruit, and like maybe a little bit of leather and wood, and like it's there. It's pleasant, but it's just like it's pretty flat.
Okay, I can see that.
When it tastes.
How do you do that?
Okay, so you just, oh my god, no. Through it. Yeah. It's subtle, but it aerates the wine.
Be one of those aerators.
No, I was not like that. I've been watching too much Bachelor. I've turned into Demi. So I'm gonna say this is medium tannins, because you like feel a little bit of it on your teeth, on the inside of your teeth, but like not a whole lot compared to what most red wines you would have, or what like a really, really tanniny red wine like a Cabernet Sauvignon would taste like.
I love Cabs.
Oh, good, right? And I'd also say the acidity is medium, but it's a little bit higher than I'd like. Like, for what I smelled, I expected something a little bit richer, and it was like very, very
It's
acidic.
not as smooth as you'd think.
Yeah, but part of that comes with it is young, so it's a Crianza, right? If this was a wine that had been Reserva or Grand Reserva, so like aged for another year or 3, it would like probably be a lot smoother. It's usually because it's young. Well, this isn't like crazy young, like this is 2012,
Okay.
but it was just bottled young. It was bottled younger, on the younger side.
To make it cheaper.
Yeah, exactly, because then they can get it out quicker.
Okay.
It takes a lot of money to like have like wine aging in your cellar.
That's true.
But I do get like sort of a mix of like slightly toasty and fruity flavors. So to me it almost tasted like kind of pie filling. Or like, I still get the red fruit thing I was getting earlier, but like I get like a little bit of like clove, like the spice, and like a little bit of banana, which is kind of weird. But tropical fruits are usually a sign that it's grown in a warmer climate, so like I wouldn't be super surprised, this being from Spain.
I don't get the banana, but it's
like real deep in there. I might be imagining it. I don't think so though. I think it's there.
I think you know better than me. Okay, what causes red wine mouth?
Is there what part of red wine mouth? Like the color or the dryness?
Yeah, because I find sometimes when I drink red wine, I get red wine mouth. Like you can kind of see the purpley.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes I don't.
I think it's just the saturation of the pigments. So like there's certain red wines that have a lot of pigmentation, and there's certain red wines that don't.
Okay, so it's not necessarily like how much you spend on the wine?
No.
Okay.
No, some, like, no matter how much you spend on a wine, just some types of grapes have thinner skins and some types of grapes have thicker skins, and that's gonna judge how much pigment gets into the wine at the end. The finish is like a medium. It lingers for a little bit, and I get like a slight menthol at the end. The alcohol percentage is 14% in this case, and I spent $19.95 on this wine, so
it's
like
almost $1 a
I spent $19.95 on it at the LCBO. If I were to get it again, I might try a different vineyard, just because like I thought for a $20 bottle of wine, for $20 you can get like a more balanced, more rounded out wine. But also trying to drink Tempranillo on its own, like it is usually blended with other grapes for a reason. It's really hard to make super good Tempranillo like on its own, I would imagine. So have to take that into consideration, but it's good to know what Tempranillo tastes like, even if you're never gonna drink Tempranillo again, because then you can recognize those flavors in a blend, and you might be able to be like, oh, I kind of taste what tastes like Tempranillo, this must be from Spain, or like Rioja or Portugal.
Yeah, I definitely think about that.
Thank you so much for tuning into Stephie's Wine Club. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. And wait, where's your family from again?
My dad's Irish and my mom's Ukrainian.
Okay, no Irish. As the Irish would say,
Slanja.
Slanja.